you can certainly put forward the question, well, why should you grow up? That's the eternal question of Peter Pan. And I think the answer to that is because, all things considered, it's much better to grow up. Well, what does better mean? It's a better game, it's more sustainable, it's more socially uniting, it's more productive, it's more generous, all of that. And I don't think we know that well enough consciously. We can't communicate that, or haven't been able to communicate that effectively to young people. Certainly for a long time. It's at least since the early 60s that there's been anything like a cultural consensus that even should be communicated to young people. And then, you know, you have the corporate dollars chasing the childhood and teenage market. Teenagers have disposable income. They're a target of a lot of messaging, and so the elevation of adolescence to something like an ideal has also been driven by corporate interests. And people often, I remember when I was a teenager, people would say, these are the best years of your life. And I looked around at my friends and I thought, God, I hope not, because nobody I know is the least bit happy. We have this elevation of this immature, adolescent, unfinished identity as the apotheosis, right? And it's all downhill from when you're 16. It's like, God, that's a dismal view. And I also don't believe that it's true. It's fundamentally false, and it's very demoralizing for young people, because if they can't see any advantage in being an adult, or if there is no advantage, why would you bother growing up? And certainly men who are bailing out of the enterprise en masse, that's their attitude. It's like, well, I don't want to play that game. I'm done. You're not going to reward me for taking on responsibility? You're going to punish me for doing so? It's like, I'll just go play video games with my friends.